Hey guys, Smikket here, and I'm going to talk about solving basic linear equations in this tutorial. I'll be doing a few examples, so let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so here in example 1, we've got a pretty basic linear equation. I'm going to go ahead and just try to get this negative 2x all by itself on the left side. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to add 10 to both sides. Okay, and that'll leave us with negative 2x over here on the left side. And negative 6 plus 10 is going to equal 4. Okay, and so the only thing we have left to do is get x all by itself. So how I'm going to do that is I will divide each side by negative 2. Okay, and then the negative 2's will cancel out on the left side, and we'll be left with x equals 4 over negative 2, which equals negative 2. Alright guys, so the first one, not too bad. Let's go ahead and move on to the second one. Alright, so this one's pretty similar, just a little bit more complex. What I see are these parentheses, so I immediately know that what I'm going to want to do is distribute this 2. So, 2 times x is 2x, and 2 times 7 is 14. Okay, and we're left with 5x plus 14 over here. Okay, so this is a little bit odd. We've got 14 on both sides. So if I went ahead and just took this 14 on the left side and subtracted it by both sides, I will have simply 2x equals 5x. Okay guys, and to a lot of people, they might get stuck right here. I mean, how the heck are you supposed to solve for x if you just have 2x equals 5x? Well, not to worry, let's just keep on doing regular algebra. I'm going to go ahead and subtract negative 5x because it's on the right side. And 2 minus 5x is going to equal negative 3x. And on the right side, we will be left with just a 0. And we'll keep on going and divide each side by negative 3. Okay guys, and we know that 0 divided by anything is going to be 0. So we just get x equals 0. Okay guys, so that was example 2, a little bit tricky, kind of confusing, but we went ahead and got through it. So let's move on to the next one. Okay, so we've got another one, except this time we've got parentheses on both sides. So I'm going to do the same thing I did in the last problem. I'm just going to go ahead and distribute everything out that I can. So I've got 9 times 2x equals 18x. And 9 times 8 equals 72. Equals 20 times x is 20x. And 20 times negative 5 is negative 100. Okay guys, so I'm going to go ahead and just try to group everything together that I can. I'm going to subtract negative 18x from the left side. Okay, and I will get 72 on the left side equals 2x minus 100. And I'm going to add 100 to both sides, and I will get 172 equals 2x. And I'm going to divide both sides by 2. See guys, this one's a little bit different. I just decided to leave the x on the right side. It doesn't matter which side you leave the x on, as long as it ends up by itself, okay? So, I'm going to do 172 divided by 2. I think that is 86. So we get x equals 86. Alright guys, and that is example 3. Okay guys, so 3 times 2n we know is going to be 6n. And 3 times negative 5 is going to be negative 15. And then we've got that negative 7 left over on the left side. Equals 4 times n is 4n. And 4 times negative 9 is negative 32, or 36. Okay, guys, so I'm just going to go ahead and group my like terms here. I know that on the left side, I could do negative 15 minus 7. That's going to equal negative 22. Equals 4n minus 36. And I'm going to add 22 to both sides. And that will give us 6n equals 4n negative 36 plus 22. How I'm going to do that is I'll just run 36 minus 22. I know that's going to be 14. And since we started with a negative number on top, I'm going to make sure it's negative 14. That's just a little trick I use to solve that kind of a situation. Okay, so I'm going to solve for n by subtracting both sides by 4n. We will get 2n equals negative 14. We'll divide both sides by 2. And voila, we have n equals negative 7. Alright guys, that's going to do it for solving linear equations. If you guys found this video helpful, go ahead and like this video or hit subscribe, it'll really help me out. Have a great day guys, thanks.